Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. It is hump day, y'all. Y'all got 2 more days. 2 more days. What y'all stressing for? Y'all don't got to go to the office. No way. No, but still it don't matter. I'll be like, Lord, come on Friday. Come on Friday. No, seriously, happy Wednesday, and welcome to the conversation. The conversation is Eagle Vision's very first online platform talk show. So we are so excited that you joined us today, where we're going to be bringing kingdom and clean entertainment down your timeline. Each and every guest will be different. If you want to be a guest on the show, just simply inbox me and we will set that up. I'm your host, Mr. Eagle Vision, better yet known as J.R. Reynolds, the founder of Eagle Vision Productions, where we want your comments, we want your interactions, and please, y'all, don't forget to share, because this is some great, great, great content. If you would like more information about Eagle Vision Productions and everything that we do, you can visit our website, www.eagle-vp.com. And if you want to sow a seed into Eagle Vision, you can cash app us at the $ Eagle Vision Pro. You can also follow me on YouTube, y'all. J.R. Reynolds Music on YouTube. Look, y'all, today, we have another special guest. It's actually two. It's two people today, y'all. It's actually one of Atlanta's hottest power couples and business owners. I'm going to go ahead and bring my friends in, Mandel and Adrian Newton. I'm going to go ahead and bring them in, and we're going to interview them. We're going to talk about everything they got going on and how they maintain being that power couple. Y'all there? Y'all there? Hey, y'all.
Hey, how are you?
Thanks
for having us on.
No problem, no problem. Thank you so much for coming on. How you doing, brother?
I'm beautiful, man. I'm blessed as always, man.
Good. You good, sis? You know, I be talking to you, so I know you good. You good?
Yes, we talk all the time. I am good. I am great. I am blessed. I am thankful to be here with you too. So yes,
good. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much, for real. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. Look, what I do with all of my guests, I didn't tell y'all. I do something called the Eagle Vision Picture Game, and so what I do is I went down both of y'all timelines and I picked a few pictures, and I just want y'all to tell me separately what these pictures. Well, I'm pick two for you and two for you, and then the last one is going to be for both of y'all. Okay, so just tell me what these mean to y'all. Okay, and we're going to start with Mandel. Let's see what we got here.
All right, that's a bittersweet moment right there. Because it was my brother, my oldest brother, my Aunt Pat, and my cousin Bugs. But it was cool to see those people, but it was for my dad's funeral. My dad had passed away a couple years ago. So
okay.
Yeah, so that was a moment, but I was able to get together, see fam and everything. So that's why I said it was bittersweet. But yeah, that's what's up.
Exactly. Okay, cool. So sorry to hear that. Got another one for you.
That's crazy. That's another bittersweet moment. Do you remember when that was taken?
Yeah. And that's when the ages cousins.
Yes.
We was actually where was we at?
At Stars and Strikes.
Okay. Yeah, we was at the bowling alley.
Right. Yes.
Got it. Okay. What was you gonna say?
I was gonna say we had a good time that day. That was another kind of bittersweet moment because the family had gotten together after another unfortunate incident, but we still had a good time that day, as we always do. So,
exactly. That's what it's about. Exactly. Let's see what we got for you, ma'am, Miss Newton. Let's see here.
Hey, that's me and my cousin, my BFF from day one. And we were actually at an event of mine for my business, Brown Sugar Elegance. So it was that day, and we were just having fun in the back, being crazy before I kind of went out there to do what I had to do.
Come on, now. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Brown Sugar. We're going to talk about everything you do, okay? Cool. I got one more picture for you by yourself, and the last one I want both of y'all to tag him on, okay?
Okay. Oh, yes, that's me and another BFF from so many years ago. We were friends ever since we were kids, like maybe before we were teenagers. And my daughter's godmother and a very good dear friend. Just love her to death. Spelman graduate, is just fabulous. Chica, I love her.
Wow, that's what's up. Hey, that's what's up.
Hey.
All right. And that's us we was actually at Patchwork Studios here in Atlanta, actually on another good friend of ours podcast, Nikki Divine.
Yes.
She actually, that's where she does her podcast. What is it? I'm trying to think.
Grown and Sexy.
Grown and Sexy podcast.
Yes.
So shout out to Nikki Divine.
That's
that
what's
was
up.
a fun day too.
See, y'all always having fun. Y'all always having fun.
We try. We do. We try our best to have fun all the time.
She won't let me not have no fun, man.
See, I know that's right. Like, can we just stay home? You know, you be right there.
Now, what is life without no fun? You know what
Come on now. Come on.
Have to be lighthearted. There's too much craziness going on in the world today. So when you come home, I try to make it fun every day when he comes home, because I work from home a lot. So when he walks through the door, I make sure that his dinner is already cooked. Except for tonight, he cooked because
that's one of our topics. We're gonna talk about that at the end. How you keep it spicy. Okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Yes. So before we get there, but can you both of y'all just tell me who y'all are individually, and then who you all are together, and then tell me about you all's business endeavors.
Okay.
Start.
Oh, you want me to start? Okay.
Ladies first.
Okay. I am the newly wed Adrienne Newton.
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And just me individually as a person, I am oh gosh, I do so many things right now. I don't know if you want to talk about that right now, but I grew up in Decatur, Georgia. This is my home, born and bred. And I love everything Atlanta, right? So I don't know how far you want me to take it back, but
go back. You can go do your thing. Yeah, you're free.
Take my thing. Okay, let me see. I went to Southwest Tab High School. Hey, for those people who know that's the high school that was the band was featured in the movie Drumline. I was in the band. Okay. I was a dancer, and they were doing that movie not too long anyway. And I went to Clark Atlanta University, and I just everything Atlanta for me. I worked for Children's Healthcare of Atlanta for 20 years. And then I kind of branched off and started my own business because I decided I didn't want to work for nobody anymore. So that was that.
Come on.
Yes. And my life took a turn for the better.
For the better. Come on now. Okay. Tell me about you, sir.
It's the one and only Mandel, for those who don't know me as a Mandel. I'm originally from Ohio, small town outside of Cleveland called Elyria. And then I went to the service, went to the Marines, went back home for a little while. Then I moved to Atlanta, like back in 06, 07. And for those who know me, I do a lot of things. I produce music, I cook, I do voiceovers, and I'm actually looking on starting a new business venture and making it official very soon. With the cooking, but I'm gonna kind of lead that a bit. But yeah, man. It's just then I was blessed to finally meet my beautiful queen right here.
Come on.
And it was at a point where I gave up, man.
Yeah.
Like gave up on finding anything, gave up on I was just out there just like whatever. So it was definitely a blessing.
So that's good because that's bro, that's one of the questions I've had like on, I guess we can just kind of jump in. I do want to know about the businesses, but so do you say don't give up to somebody who really wants to, be in love, but seems like there's no hope? You know what I'm saying? What do you say?
Yeah, I'm saying that because, because this is what we do. We start talking about how old we are, and this would be my second marriage. So, for both of us. Mm-hmm. So we done been there and done that,
right.
And then just kind of living that life where you just kind of meeting people and, you just meeting people that just don't match your energy, don't match your ideas on what the future's supposed to hold and stuff like that. And after a while you just be like, man, that would never happen. But I'll tell you what I did. And I was really, when I kind of met her, I was really like in a dark, coming out of it. I was really building myself back up from, just going through a lot of stuff. And at that time, like I said, I gave up to a point. But the one thing that I did do, I prayed for her. And I tell a lot of people, man, when you pray for stuff, man, be specific.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't just be praying and be like,
right.
I want to be happy. Well, you might be happy if somebody bring you your favorite bag of tater chips.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, if you say I want a girl, I want somebody that's beautiful. Yeah, you would get a chick that's beautiful, but her attitude funky and y'all don't match. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, when I said I was specific, I was just more or less like somebody that loved me for me.
And
some of those other things. So,
yeah.
So yeah, don't give up, man.
Don't give up. And I have to just piggyback off of what you saying, Mandeezy, because when I met Mandeezy, I had majored in professional dating at that point, because I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna have fun. I kind of gave up on finding, my soulmate at that point, because I was in my 40s, right, mid 40s, and I'm like, whatever, I've been married before, I've had children, both of my children are grown and gone at the house, and I kind of just gave up the hope or the desire because I was that independent, woman. I'm an independent Black woman. I don't need nobody, one of those, right? I didn't realize that I had a block of ice around my heart at the time, because when I was saying, I was like, I'm the independent Black woman, right? I don't need anybody taking care of me. I've got my college degree and I'm doing this and I'm working for a major company, so I'm fine. I'm good. I didn't realize until I met him that I really was not good.
Come on.
So,
she was good, but
I know what you mean. No, you made her better. You made her better. Y'all made each other better. Wow, that's so awesome. That is so awesome. So we're going to get into some more tasty talk combo and towards the end. So can y'all tell me about the businesses that you got going on?
Okay, well, let's talk about tasty talk first.
Okay, cool.
You want to talk about tasty talk first? So we can end off with
that.
Is that what
Yeah, let's end off on
sorry,
tasty
I'm
talk.
not listening.
Yep. Let's end off on tasty talk.
I still get so mesmerized, and I'm not even saying this for show, but when he's talking about so many other things, because he just makes me feel like that on the inside, and I'm not even lying. That's just how he makes me feel. But anyway, so the business. So I have two businesses actually. My first business, which is my business by myself, is Brown Sugar Elegance LLC, and what that is I create fabulousness, right? I specialize in making everything sparkle and shine around you. Hey, Lauren. And so what I like to do is I like to take things that are ordinary and make them into something that's extraordinary, right? So, for example, this is my latest. These are my latest creations right here. Let's just give you an example of some of the things that I do. Can you see them?
Let me help you out.
Yeah, it looks good.
Nice.
These wine glasses.
See that blinged out on the bottom?
Why am I not able to? Well, yours, you can see yours better. Can you this way? Right. And then it has the bling on the bottom. So this is a glass that I created, right? It's all handmade. These are Swarovski crystals that I put on one by one. So, I do it. I make them with love. I'm very proud of my designs because I make them from the heart and I take the time to make them. So this is just one example of something that I've done. And this is something that's kind of fun. This is a new thing that I've done. What is this? Don't be weirded out. It looks like a lipstick, right?
I just thought it. You.
But what it actually is, I'm not strong enough. Is it gonna? Okay, it's a water bottle. See?
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So
yes.
I can do it. Somebody just wanted the MAC, the Ruby Woo, which is a red. So I made this for them. So this is a water bottle. So that I do. And one last thing is, my alcohol bottles.
Bling your ball sets.
Come on. Is it alcohol in it or?
If you're in Atlanta, there can be alcohol in it, but I can't ship them because I have a website. I sell them on Etsy, and it has a matching, so you don't have to, you sip out of your matching glass.
Yeah. So you got the ill with nice glass.
Yes.
Some of them come with shot glasses too.
Right. Let people know that you sip it in style. So, or you can fill it with orange juice or just whatever.
But
or
you know,
nothing.
but if you got a nice bar, you know what I'm saying, that's a nice little item to sit on your bar.
Definitely.
Like shiny, blinged out stuff, you know.
Exactly.
Definitely,
So,
definitely.
that's one of the businesses that I do, and I love doing that. It's relaxing, and everybody that knows me knows that I love things that sparkle and shine. So that's the other one. So another business that I'm doing now is I'm a Mary Kay beauty consultant, and I love making people beautiful, look and feel beautiful inside and out. And people are always asking me about, my makeup or my hair or lack thereof. So, big ups to my barber, Mandisi.
Oh, come on. See, right.
But I do that as well, and I go to people's houses. I give them facials, and I suggest products for them to make us stay nice and young and supple and wrinkle free. Fabulous, women as well as men. So that's just I'm in the business of helping people, motivating people, and beautifying people. So that's me in a nutshell.
Nice. It's snatched too. It's definitely snatched. Definitely snatched. So before we go into a little bit of tasty talk, can you tell us how they can order your products and all that good stuff? How they can find you?
Yes. If you can follow Brown Sugar Elegance on Facebook as well as on Instagram under the same name, Brown Sugar Elegance. You can find me there. Or I have an Etsy page of the same name. So www.etsy.com. You just put in Brown Sugar Elegance. It'll bring up my shop, and it'll show you all of the items that I've ever created. And I'm proud of a lot of those items.
She be blinging out shoes like Converse.
Wow. That is awesome. That's awesome. Hey, everybody in the comment section. Hey, Tamara, thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, Lauren, we thank you so much. All right. So what I've been waiting for this whole time, brother, what is Tasty Talk? What is Tasty Talk?
All right. So it's our podcast that we have. We actually been doing it like a little over 3 years now. And let me tell you how it actually started. So I was already doing a podcast show. I was originally doing my Behind Closed Doors with Man DeLeon show, and we had really just started dating. I started that show, and maybe like a month later is when we actually met. So we had started dating, and then one day, she called me. I was on my way to work, and she just was like, "Hey, maybe you ought to do a show together and call it Tasty Talk." And I was like, "Whatever. Okay, we'll do it tonight when I get home." It just happened to be a Tuesday. Right. So ever since then, we've been doing Tasty Talk. That's how it started. But Tasty Talk is a podcast that's live on the live shows on Spreaker.com, and then all our recorded shows are actually on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Podchaser, Google Play. It's a number of mediums where you can actually find us. But it's a grown folks conversation,
Right.
So
right.
For the most part, we play a lot of old school music, like old school R&B. For the beginning part of the show, like the first half an hour, and then like after that, we got a lot of people in our chat, so we introduce people in the chat, and then we get down to the business of whatever the topic is for that night.
Right.
But it's definitely grown for conversation, but it's really, it's Tasty Talk, but it's really like helpful and information, like a lot of information, because it's a lot of people that really want to talk about some of the stuff that we like what we want to talk about next week.
And let me just jump in for a second before we get too deep into it. When he was talking about how we were going to begin the show, what me and Mandisi, even from day one, have always enjoyed each other's conversation. It can go from one scope of the realm all the way to the other, and the way we act and the way us to act, or our friends know us to act, is how we act all the time. So he would come home, we would get home from work, and we would do whatever we gotta do, and we would just have these conversations, right? And I was like, what? We oughta let people hear what we talk about sometimes, because this one right here is crazy, right?
Right.
It makes me laugh all the
I
time.
don't know what you're talking
Right?
about, but
And it's
I
and
try to keep a smile.
So like he said, one day it was a Tuesday, and I said we should call it Tasty Talk Tuesday, you know, because this is just how we act and talk all the time anyway. And it just worked. You know, we just did that first show, and it's been 3 years now. And like he said, the conversations, the topics can go from one end. So it is an adult show. So we always warn people and give them a disclaimer at the beginning of the show, letting them know, okay, if you have impressionable ears or young children, this show might not be for you because this is for people that are grown, right? Because adults need this kind of conversation and outlet too, you know. So put your kids to bed and then come on back and listen to us.
And like she said, man, it's, you know, it might not be for everybody, but then again, is those people, you don't have to be in the chat because there's a lot of people that we find out later that we surprised to listen to the show.
Right.
Oh and like we be like, damn, they listen to the show. Like,
Right.
So you just never know.
Yes.
Wow.
You just never know.
Yeah.
So.
That is crazy. So can we jump? I know it's Wednesday. Can we jump into like a few little tasty talk questions real quick?
Okay.
Sure. We'll start off with a nice one. No, we'll just start off with a tasty one. So the topic we did last night, right? And it was, you know, a lot of the people that are in our chat are older and are married or have been married or dating or trying to date. So the topic last night was how to keep it, you know, spicy, you know, in your relationship, how to keep the spice, how to keep the love alive, how to keep the bedroom alive, and just, you know, how not to let the flame blow out.
Right. Like, you know, you be together for a while, but it's like how to, you know, what the type of things to do to just keep it, you know, relevant and have fun and stuff. So
yes. So what we do is we pose the Mendeezy will make a promo. We'll pose the question earlier in the day or the day before. Give people the time to let it marinate in their minds, right? So that when we come on the podcast, because it's an interactive live show, we're chatting in the chat room as they're hearing us and chatting back. So they'll come in the show, or they may call. We take live callers too, and they'll come into the show and let us know what they do or what they did to keep it spicy, or in the bedroom, or what their spouse or significant other didn't do as to why it fell off.
Wow.
So,
wow.
And then a lot of our people in the chat, you know, they got great suggestions.
Yes.
Or, you know what I'm saying? So like she said, it's really interactive. So it's not just about us. It's a lot about the people that's actually tuned into the show, because we make it about them too. So everybody that tuned in is really a part of the show. Nobody, you know, it's not just listen to, you know, us talk and that's it.
Right.
You know? So we get good commentary, you know, all around.
Wow, that's awesome. So before we wrap up, look, what you gonna say, Adrian?
I said it's so much fun. It really is.
I know,
it's a good outlet for
it a few times. Definitely, I'll be lit. I'm like, oh. I love it though. I love it.
Right.
Look,
and you never know. You know, it's like a matchmaking thing too. You know, people be in the chat and kind of find
come on
each
now.
other. You know,
absolutely.
After the show, they be messing each other. Like
After
I might not know
after
about
party.
it, but, you know, somebody got an email or a text message. You know,
Oh,
after the
okay.
show.
I'll be there next
on
Tuesday.
Facebook. I'm like, hold up, what? I didn't know they knew each other.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'll be there
that's
next
a mutual.
Tuesday. Next Tuesday,
Right.
I'll be there. Look, so before we wrap it up, before we wrap it up, can we kind of go back into keeping it spicy? Earlier, you were saying fixing his food and all that. Can you kind of tell us how we can keep? Is that a part of keeping it spicy?
I think that we can. Yes, that definitely keeps it spicy. I'll say what, you know, elaborate on that, and then I also want you to, because he's, oh my gosh, he's such a romantic person. I want you to talk about your romance.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look at him, guilty. No, but for real. And to me, I try to, like I said, if I'm home all day and he's at work all day, he will never, ever, ever come home without a hot meal, because why? You know what I mean? I just, you know, I just feel that he should have all that together. If he wants, you know, a cold beer or whatever, I'll, you know, make sure it's nice and chill for him.
You were slacking today. You were slacking today. Look, that's all I'm gonna say. Did you?
Hey, but for real, but there's a lot of times where I don't mind. There's a lot of times where I work all day and I come in and cook a full meal
Yes.
Come
ASAP. You
on.
know what I
See,
mean?
oh, and that's
And
beautiful.
I do that.
Okay.
Like, you know, I mean, and I don't mind just because I love cooking that much. So to me, you know, I mean, I come home and take something out the freezer, like I
Right.
throw it out,
Right.
hey, and we be good. So, but
Wow.
you know, it's those stuff that she does that I appreciate, and one of those things is to appreciate what somebody do for you, and then let them know that you appreciate it.
Come on.
You
And
know, it's one thing that, you know, people do something for you, and after a while, you know, they be like, "Dang, you don't appreciate nothing." You know what I'm saying? So I constantly let her know how much I appreciate her,
yes.
and whether she did something for me recently or not. You know, I just like every day, like even you know, we talked about last night on our show was that, you know I got a beautiful wife, right? But a lot of times in relationships, you know, whether if it's the male or the female, you know, we might not compliment each other. You know, your woman get her hair done or something you don't recognize. You know, and so I let her know. I don't let her leave up out the house without me telling her how beautiful she is. You know how, you know, just letting her know her worth, how I feel about her. You know, I make that known because ain't no other clown gonna be out here.
Come
You know what
on.
I'm saying? Telling my woman, you know, she ain't heard something she don't get at home.
Right.
You know, because that's a lot of times it don't take, you know, because I done been on the other end. I know a lot of times it don't take nothing but a little nice little compliment. She be like, and I might not even mean for that. I just paid you a compliment just because, you know, I'm with some nice shoes. I see you got a nice little, you know, you got your wig busted or something, you
Right.
know.
Right.
Right.
And I don't know that she got a dude and he ain't never told her that or recognized. Now she look at me different.
And that's so important to me. And let me just piggyback off what he said. I don't have to hear anything that another man tells me in the street because I've already heard it from my husband every day. And when I say every day, I mean every day. There's not a day that doesn't go by that he doesn't tell me he loves me or he appreciates me or that I'm pretty. But also what I do is I try not to go to bed looking busted, not smelling good. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a husband. You know
That
what
is
I'm saying?
you
Just
teaching
because you're
women.
I'm serious, and I tell a lot of the ladies, just because you're married doesn't mean that, okay, I'm married now, I got him, I can go to bed, you know, looking busted with old dirt. I mean, sometimes you don't feel like it. You know, me, I always feel like it, and he'll vouch. I don't think he's ever seen me go to bed with just a t-shirt on, but because I
It'd
like.
be something nice every night, and I mean, but also the key to that is to have something nice to wear on a regular. So that was just her when I met her, but she that's just who she is. So like I said, I appreciate it. Just like it's those little things that, and you appreciate it more when you never got that before.
Come on.
You
Come
know,
on.
when you done been in other, you know, other relationships and other things. I'm like, damn, this is real. Like, yo, she, yo, you know,
This
just like,
is real. This is real. And I've known y'all for
yeah.
about a year now. We've known each other for about a year, and this is how it's been every time we've met. Like every time. And I can't believe that y'all are just now like being married, you know, like y'all are newlyweds, you know what I'm saying? Because it's something that feels so,
Right.
you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So yes, yes, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, love
Because
it.
a lot of times people will meet us for the first time and just automatically assume we was married, and we be
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh,
Right.
man,
exactly.
Like, what? Y'all not married?
Like y'all were meant
like,
to be 20
I thought I
years.
was
You know?
married. Like,
Definitely,
But one thing I do want to say for people that might want just a little tidbit of advice for finding your soulmate, make sure he's your friend first. Seriously, like a friend. You know how you had that good girlfriend or your dude, you know, you guys, you got your boy, and you might be mad at him, right? But there's something especially for women. I got to call my girl and tell her this. I'm upset, but I don't like her today, but I'm gonna call her. If you are in a relationship with your friend, I can't stay mad at him because I know it's gonna be something I'm gonna want to say, like, you know, because we share everything and we laugh or we joke. I'm like, I don't want to tell Mandeezy this. There's be no way you can do without Mr. Right now. You don't care if he's gone, and who cares? But if he's your friend, you're gonna miss your friend, whether he's your man or just your friend. If he's out of your life, you're gonna miss him. So that he's my best friend. If he's not, if I can't call him and tell him it's a problem, it's like, dang, where is he at?
and it's like the things that we have in common, or like the stuff that we like in common. Like, and I'm gonna just give you an example. And
I already know what you're gonna say.
we both love Sanford and Son, right?
Uh,
So and we just want to be in a good mood. And then like, cause I used to talk to her on the phone when I first met her, and like we hadn't even really started, you know, we just kind of talking on the phone. And she was like, yeah, I'm sitting here watching. And then I'm like, what? And then we started talking about it. I'm like, oh, like, you know, because anybody else be like, why are you watching that old, you know what I'm saying? So
right,
the stuff
right.
that we had in common. And then now, like, when we got little side jokes with each other, like, you know, I mean, you know, when we got side jokes together, folks, it just makes it better because, you know, we be in our own little world. Like she said, that's my best friend right there. So, you know, it don't matter what nobody else think. We just doing us anyway. We got have a good time in the corner, talk about everybody else.
Period. Right. And not even open our mouth, just eye contact.
Now you see what they got on.
That part.
Right.
That's what's up, y'all. I thank y'all so much for joining me on tonight. This has been so fun. I thank y'all so much. So again, just tell me where we can find the product and how we can add both of you all on social media.
Okay, I'll tell you about me, and then you can tell me about the podcast, babe. Where to find us?
Well, all right. So you can find us on, like I said, our live shows are on Spreaker.com, but you can also follow our Tasty Talk group on Facebook, right? So you can follow us on Facebook. Just go look, just type in Tasty Talk, look for a picture of us, and then go ahead and click join, and you know we'll accept you. And come on in, because a lot of times we post a lot there. You can find me on Facebook also as Mandelion. And you can also find me on my Instagram page at DA1 Mandelion. Because, you know, a lot of times we have a lot of good content, other stuff or stuff that we promote and things like that. And like I said, I got some, I'm going to kind of keep it on the wraps, but until I really put it out there.
It's coming.
I'm gonna just say I got to do it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And for me, you can find me Brown Sugar Elegance on all social media networks. Brown Sugar Elegance, also Tasty Talk from us two together, and you can also find me Girly Girls World. And that's also on all social medias too. And we both have lots of great content.
Definitely.
Just whatever. We just
we
would love for you to follow us, and we'll follow. Yes.
Awesome. I
thank you so much.
No problem.
Yeah,
Y'all
appreciate it.
Family reunion since I can't come there. This is a little family reunion.
Yeah, we got you. When this COVID is over, we got you.
But you know, you already got the invite.
Right.
Come on.
You know how we gonna get down.
It's going down. It's going down.
Some live, you know, just some good food and some fun. You know,
fun. Yes. Like always. Y'all, I love y'all so much. I thank y'all so much. Good night, y'all. Peace.
Okay.
All right, appreciate it.
Everybody, that was Mr. Mandelion and Miss Adrienne Newton, power couples of Atlanta. Make sure you follow those social media pages. I thank y'all so much for kicking it with us tonight. Until next time, see y'all tomorrow. We got another great guest tomorrow, all the way from North Carolina, Miss Taisha Williams, a motivational speaker. Y'all do not want to miss it. Again, that was Mr. Mandelion and Miss Adrienne Newton, newlyweds. So make sure y'all replay, comment, and go follow their pages and get some of that good content. Until next time, I'm out.